we go. Hello, everybody. What are the two things you need to say?
Phrase menu, and there's a brat.
Oh, okay. So you're annoying both of us today. Good to know. Hello, Brat. Be beware, for where is it not Blebby? Oh dear lord. Um, sorry we're late. We had a weather update we had to pay attention to. So.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. So for a good 10 minutes, we were watching the weather because, well, all right. It's kind of funny that a rather sizable amount of fat dogs are going to be affected by the same weather. So the weather that's blowing in, number one, it's hitting my parents who live in Texas right now. After this tomorrow, early in the morning, it will start hitting us, Revan and I.
Yep.
Then it will keep moving. It's going to hit Hoshi and Mags, which, by the way, I need to reach out to them. So I will be reaching out to them shortly. But, yeah. Anyway, I'm just going to reach up to Hoshi and Mags. It's also going to hit Tony and Asha. It's going to impact Explodacy, aka Carson. It's also going to reach further enough south that one of the people affected is going to be Moon, who's up in Georgia. So.
Oh, down in Georgia.
Yeah, well, up in Georgia, down in Georgia. It just depends on where you live. The Florida people are gonna be good. They're gonna be nice and safe. It's just gonna be way colder than they're used to, so that's fun. Yeah.
Yeah. So DDA will have a nice, good wind chill.
They get freezing and or below freezing down in the Panhandle. Who knew? Also, I get to say this because on Tuesday. Fenris is going to have warmer weather than me. I want you to take this into account. This man lives in what is considered South Canada. It's the northern parts of the U.S., but I call it South Canada. Anyway.
Everyone calls it South Canada.
Everybody basically does. Anyway, I do want to say I do want to say that it's going to be funny that me living down in Tennessee and him living all the way up there close to the edge between countries, he's going to have warmer temperatures than us down here. That's fucking hilarious. And that cold is sticking around for a while and may end up with us getting another set of snowstorms. So that's going to be...
Oh, so we might be in a perpetual loop. So the day after tomorrow.
Yeah, so instead of getting lake effect snow, I think we're getting Gulf effect snow. Or Pacific effect snow. It just depends on where the storm originates. Anyway. So guys, just as a heads up, because we're looking at ice storms coming in, if my power goes out, there will not be an anime church. Just putting that out there. All right? Just letting you guys know. In advance, letting you guys know. There may not be an anime church this week. I hope there will be, but yeah.
I was going to say, if your power goes out, that means a chunk of Nashville's power's gone out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, don't cry for me. I have lots of blankets. I have a very padded and warm closet. I can just turn on a lightsaber and we're good. You're not affected. No, Blebby, you are affected. You're just getting a shit ton of rain.
Yeah.
You are affected by the storm, just not in the
You're
same
the
way.
outlier, Blebby. You're the outlier.
You live in Edmonton? You're fine. Edmonton, you're going to be fine. The Northwest is doing great. You're going to have
the Northwest.
Weather.
Hey, the Northwest is where this weather belongs.
Yeah. You live in Edmonton? Come get your weather. Take your weather back. It's drunk. It wandered into the southeast U.S. You live in the land of Mass Effect. That's what I consider Edmonton to be, because that's where BioWare created studios were when they did Mass Effect and all that stuff. I'm not. If I want to be mean, I could call you the land of Anthem, but I don't want to be mean. I like Mass
No,
Effect.
it was
Mass Effect
they
was
weren't
really
the studio that did Anthem. They weren't the BioWare division that did Anthem.
good. Yes.
That was one of the others.
No, that was actually them, because I went back into the behind the scenes. Austin was
Oh,
trying to help
God.
them with stuff, because Austin is the one that does or did, I don't know if they still do, but they did the Old Republic, and they're used to like online games and updating and stuff like that, and they were like warning them, "Hey, you can't run a game like this." And they basically told BioWare Austin to F off and to, and shut the hell up, and they knew what they were doing. And yeah, they were warned multiple times by different entities that this was not going to work.
Oh,
Yeah,
well, it doesn't help who they had as consultants.
there you go. Your grandfather grew up in Calgary. Gotcha. All right. That being said, though, guys, we do have a bunch of stuff that we are going to be talking about. That ought to be fun. I've got to update some quick stuff, but other than that, this is all the stuff that we're not talking about in Anime Church, and hopefully I'm good on Anime Church. It just depends on how bad things get tomorrow and Sunday, early Sunday morning, how bad it is. There is a potential that some of that warm air from the Gulf could push up to where we are, and we either get like a little bit of ice, which would be much less than the 1 inch of ice that they're looking at, and we just get some some rain, because the warm air pushes up enough to like push it just slightly above freezing, and then we get rain instead, and that will help make it like, because what we're looking at is like potentially like trees falling over, knocking power lines down, kind of ice in the ice storm after the snow comes through. We're gonna have a day of snow, and then like
We're looking at potential
bunch of snow.
exploding trees.
Yeah, exploding trees, like trees that have been up for hundreds of years, and then we catch that ice, and then the trees just go. Brah. So,
No, it's even young trees that this can happen to, because
oh yeah,
if it drops rapidly enough, there's not enough time for it to
and it's gonna stay
do
that
the
way.
proper.
It's gonna stay that way, and I want you guys to understand something. When I'm saying that up where Fenris lives, it's gonna be warmer, I don't mean he's gonna be like living the good life. It's gonna be like in the teens, but we're gonna be at exactly 0 down here.
At the high point.
Now, that's not 0 Celsius for my Canadian people. That is 0 Fahrenheit. So that's already below. That is 32 below what freezing is in Fahrenheit. 0 Celsius is 32 in Fahrenheit, and I don't even know what the fucking Fahrenheit scale is. To me, look, I am an American, and Celsius makes sense to me. Freezing point of water, boiling point of water. Totally understand that. That's all I needed to know. I don't know what Fahrenheit means. I don't know why we use it, but whatever. Yeah. I'm colder than where you are. Blah, 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 blah. Good. Agreed on Tampa? Yeah, that's true. Yeah, so Florida's going to get hit with some cold. Those alligators are going to be shivering in their popsicles.
Hey. Those dinosaurs have lived long enough.
No, they haven't. Also, we talk about the dinosaur extinction. That's not even the biggest extinction level event that's happened on the Earth. We should talk about that one at some point.
Oh, yeah.
Where magma goes up in the Siberian Peninsula and just destroyed like 89% of the marine life on Earth. Like, dude,
Yep.
the Earth has gone through some extreme freaking extinction level events.
Oh, yeah, no. Legitimately, we are the most, when you look at other planets in our system alone, we are the most seismically active and environmentally unstable planet. We are fucking orcs.
We're orcs! Yay! Why is
No, that means we adapt quickly, and once we get into the stars, we'll take over like a goddamn plague.
I believe, therefore it is. That's how I view it. Yay. Oh, is
That plus we do have that hive mind mentality.
We do. We have hive mind mentality. Okay, so I need to. Oh, it's anime news. That's why I'm like, why am I not seeing it? And I'm like, oh, that's why. Okay, there we go. Now I'm seeing it on screen. How dare? Okay. Okay. Well, that's a thing.
No, Blebby.
How dare you? Blebby, how dare you?
No, instead, we're just gonna make you into. Nah, I can't make you into a Gazgul. You're not insane enough.
You're not.
If anyone would be a Gazgul, that'd be Wraith.
All right, guys. So we're gonna go ahead and actually get to the nerdy stuff. We're not gonna show everything because we'd be here forever if we like showed the full videos of everything. But we'll try and get to as much as we can. I love that. I can already hear the squawk of what coming from Blebby though. What? Yeah.
And I continue to win.
I am screen sharing this with you, am I not?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Let me actually go look at Discord.
Okay.
Should be. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So I just wanted to watch this with you and get your thoughts on this because I have thoughts that I want to talk about at this, and it would be a good refresher as well.
Tau City is dying. Poisoned. Its secrets. Buried and rotting. With the UESC holding a shovel. That's where you come in, Hunter. A living weapon, reborn, every time you break. The truth is in your hands. Survive or die.
Okay, there we go. We got the pre-order trailer.
Yep.
Once again, Bungie is really good at making trailers.
Oh yes.
Like it's been all gameplay stuff and shells and like the shells and like what their capabilities are. And to be fair, that hasn't been bad. But this is the first time I got any kind of like lore related drops, and now I'm like,
I can tell you something. Since there was some lore drop that happened recently.
Yeah, my thing is
from the devs.
We'll get into that. Cool. My thing is this. This is not a game catered to me. I don't care about extraction shooters. The closest I get to extraction shooters is Helldivers 2. I'm not here for the game or the gameplay, but I will happily watch lore channels for this. This looks interesting. So it's not enough to make me want to play the game because this is not my genre of gaming. But that doesn't mean that I won't be paying attention to that. Also, we did get updates. Revan, you remember when Bungie said that the marathon team, anything the marathon team did wouldn't slow down anything over at Destiny?
That was a lie.
Yeah, the next expansion is getting delayed for Destiny. I would care, but I'm not playing Destiny anymore. So, you know.
Yeah.
Don't
not
get me
buying.
wrong. Don't get me wrong. Renegades was fun, but it wasn't enough to keep me around. I'm done. What was the thing you wanted to talk about? There was lore stuff from the
Yes, apparently this marathon actually does tie into the original ones.
Okay.
This is 90 years after.
Oh, that's even better. I like that.
And here's the thing. Canonically, the original marathons, those ships that went out into space, were out in space for already 300 years. So technology on Earth has had 300 years to progress even further than when they left.
Okay.
That's why there's so much new tech and everything that we're seeing.
Interesting. All right, I'm gonna reach out to Hoshi real quick and find out how they're doing, how they're getting prepped. But yeah, if you want to continue on, or
I was gonna say it's the ship engines that were used originally in Marathon they were slow. They didn't have the FTL that is what is now available in the current time for Marathon. Like I said, technology progressed significantly. Think about it. 390 years worth of technology progression between when the last time this colony saw Earth and everything. End of the final of the original Marathon games, you're sending a distress signal. Well, it took like 50 years to reach Earth, so colony's dead. But now they're sending out crews to salvage what they can. That's all. Pretty much it's trying to figure out what the hell happened. And there's a chance that we're going to reawaken the old enemies. I had nothing else. Just waiting on Richie to get back.
Yep.
So.
All right. Stay safe. Take care. Bye. All right. Yeah, they're doing pretty good. They were able to get some stuff. Yeah, they're prepping for like the snow.
Oh yeah, no, everyone's got to be prepping.
Everyone is. All right. So, anybody got? I guess nobody's got anything. I was waiting to see if anybody said anything in the comments for this particular thing in Marathon, but guess not.
No. So, Blebby, that's a lie. You're not sane.
There's no such thing.
You're dating Richie of all people. You're not sane.
I was going to say, you're dating somebody twice your age. You're not sane. Like, literally, right now, you have to double your age to get mine. Like, you're not sane. You're dating somebody that is that much of an age difference. Nah.
Richie, oh, wait. Wrong server. That's not in the rule list. Sorry.
All right. Moving on. If you guys didn't know, there's a new CJ the Champ video, and it's from one of our favorite shows, Pretty Princess Punch Out. If you haven't seen it, you absolutely need to. I'm not going to end up showing the whole thing or much of it at all because I want you guys to go and watch it. But CJ DeChamp does put out some really good stuff. And every time he puts something out, I end up thinking, God damn it, I want to work with him on a scene for an episode at some point, like a future episode of Slime or something. I don't know. I literally want to have him come in and just commentate on something that we do. And just bring him in. Just pay him for a little short something and just have him come in. That'd be so good. I love that. I want to do a collab with CJ. He is so funny. He's got such a good sense of humor, and his way with explaining things is so fucking funny, dude. I want to work with him. CJ, if you hear this, reach out to us through socials. Hit us up on Discord, whatever, dude. We would love to work with you. You're fucking fantastic, and this was hilarious. And I love, guys, you have to understand, this is a mini trial. There were 3 exhibits in this mini trial, and it only covers the first 5 episodes. It's so good. You need to watch this anime if you have not watched it. It is, please may I ask for one last thing, or as I like to call it, Pretty Princess Punch Out. It's so good. Please check it out. There we go. All right. On to another person that I would love to work with at some point in time, but he's crazy busy. Madman Fenrir.
Oh yeah, the Madman. He is.
Yeah,
busy's an understatement.
Yeah, exactly. He is still actively filming stuff or writing stuff as he's filming the season.
Filming, editing.
Yep,
everything.
Hi, can I help you? Good afternoon, sir. I'm here to inform you that you've been drafted into the United States military for World War III. If you'll just sign this paperwork here. Oh my god, we're losing. Be real with me right now. How bad is it that you have to come here to recruit me? I'm not allowed to discuss that. No, listen, I work at Starbucks, okay? The last pull-up I did was in high school. I can't even do one now. I just hang there like a monkey. Oh no, well, how long can you hang there for? Like 3 seconds, I guess? Dang! I apologize, that was rude of me. Just tell me, how bad is it? All the Marines are gone. They're gone. Like, done. Every one of them. Just at the same time. Just vaporized. Vaporized? Yeah, vaporized. Turns out it's aliens, and they recognized the US Marine Corps as the dominant species on this planet, and they just nuked them from orbit. Like, they took one look at the search history, and they were like, no, we're not fucking with that. Aliens? Yeah, you're being recruited to fight aliens. Oh my god, wait, so like Independence Day aliens? Dark Eldar from 40K. Summary execution, right?
He's not wrong.
Dark Eldar. Not even the regular Eldar. The regular Eldar would be crazy. Dark Eldar.
Oh, no. And here's the thing. I can tell you about the Eldar. The Dark Eldar are actually closer to being what the Eldar originally were when they made Slaanesh.
To myself.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. Summary execution right here. Do it on my porch. No, this is the truth. This is the truth. This is really what. Yeah.
I'm sorry. When a species murder fucks a god into existence, you don't fuck with them.
No. All right, so this did need to
yes.
We at Amazon Web Services are happy to announce Jeff Bezos' plan for the future of gaming. Wait, what? What plan? Jeff Bezos believes that with the advancements of AI, gamers will no longer need to buy their own gaming PCs. Instead, gamers will rent computing power in the cloud in order to play their games. Okay, so Jeff Bezos doesn't want us owning our own PCs or games. Yes, exactly, and this isn't just for gaming. All processing power will be done in AI data centers for consumers to access via the cloud. Similar to Nvidia's cloud gaming, gamers will be charged a monthly subscription for the games they play. So basically, we'll be paying subscriptions for everything, but we will own nothing. Pretty much, yes. All gamers will be able to rent from the cloud instead of storing games locally on their own devices. That sounds awful. I don't want to rent my gaming PC. I want to own it. Good luck buying a gaming PC with the current prices. You caused these prices, and now you're going to make sure that we own nothing. We at Amazon Web Services.
Literally, I think that's the plan, is to turn everything into a service subscription model kind of thing, and it's so stupid. It's so stupid.
Oh yeah.
I don't like this.
This
It is
is why
essentially you will
I'm
own nothing and like it. That is
yeah,
what
this is
it
why
comes down
I'm
to.
so hoping that
I'm
this
sorry. I hope
AI
the
bubble
economy crashes.
pops.
I hope the economy crashes at this point because some motherfuckers need to learn a lesson. They wouldn't let us work from home even though an entire year proved we can do it and we don't need them.
And entire
When is the
2 years
workforce-
proved it.
When is the workforce going to wake up and tell them to shove it? Like at this point, we don't care. I'm so tired of like very few at the top being able to tell everybody else how work goes. Like,
Oh, it pisses me off. Yes, I was a restaurant owner. I told people what to do.
Yeah.
But
You also had.
that is the service industry, and there are laws and standards you must maintain to keep a restaurant functioning.
All right. This next one's an explanation of why. Well, you know what? I'll just let this play out for itself. It's the longest short. It's about 3 minutes, but it's funny as hell.
Ireland 41 years ago this year, we had 10 white ladies who worked in a grocery store, and they said, we refuse to sell grapefruits imported from South Africa anymore in this grocery store, and by doing that we're going to help end apartheid in South Africa. Who is with us? And the whole of Ireland went, we don't really like grapefruits. Once in a while luxury purchase, to be honest. And I don't know if you've looked outside, but we don't have any black people either, so best of luck with your protest there. They weren't getting a lot of love, to be honest. And this one black guy showed up one day called Nimrod, and they were delighted. They're like, well, we've never seen a black person, and there's one out there right now, so I think we're having an impact. We are. They couldn't believe it. And your man Nimrod is like, ladies, what you're doing is so potentially impactful. I just wanted to stand here with you in solidarity until people pay attention. And he walked 3 miles each way every day and stood with them every day for 6 months, and people didn't really pay much attention, to be honest, until it made its way to an unlikely source. He was on his way to pick up his Nobel Peace Prize, Archbishop Desmond Tutu, and he said, I have to meet these grapefruit ladies. And he did. He flew them to London to meet with him. And because of that, a rather interesting guy in America got wind of the story, and he's like, I've never heard of a bunch of white people protesting something that affects them so little. This is bonkers. I have to march with these grapefruit ladies. That was Reverend Jesse Jackson, and he did march with the grapefruit ladies. On the way home, they stopped off in the United Nations to tell their story and became the first ever external speakers in the history of the United Nations to receive a standing ovation, just talking about what they were doing. That was enough to get the attention of a guy on Robben Island in South Africa on his long walk to freedom, who went, geez, once in a while you hear about people taking actions on your behalf that are so far disconnected from you, but it does connect you and inspire you. I have to meet these grapefruit ladies. That was Nelson Mandela, and he flew to Ireland in 1990 to meet the grapefruit ladies. But well, here's the wonderful thing. By the time he flew there, the Irish government had given in, the trade unions gave in, the Catholic Church, the police, everyone who was kind of against him for the most part. And Ireland became the first Western country in the whole world to ban the import and sale of all goods from South Africa, thereby helping end apartheid with a fruit that we don't feckin' like. It's just a wonderful bit of history I love that all too often gets forgotten. But Nelson Mandela never forgot it. When he passed away, he made sure the ladies were invited guests of honour at his funeral should they wish to attend. And they did attend in a free South Africa that they helped create. And it was only around that time Nimrod, the one black guy who showed up, he got round to telling the ladies who he actually was. He'd been Nelson Mandela's cellmate on Robben Island. Oh, he knew exactly what he was doing. He knew Irish people love speaking up for other oppressed people. He knew we love hip-hop, that we thought we were a little bit black. And I tell you that story because the leader of those 10 white ladies was called Karen, so you never know. Your country needs a positive Karen story right now more than ever.
I just needed to share that. That's all it really was. There was nothing really to talk about. I just wanted to share that. I thought it was so good. I was like, dude, I just want to share this on the show. That's it. I didn't have no big talk or philosophical anything. I just kind of want to share this, and that's that. All right, the next one's even shorter. We've got our first look at Lobo, because I'm doing this here because I know that if we're able to do Anime Church, Fenris isn't going to care. And I need somebody who will actually care.
So me. Wait. I can attend Anime Church on Sundays right now.
I'm just saying, guys, here's what you need to know. Jason Momoa was born to play this character. And
Yes.
he was the first person to text James Gunn as soon as it was announced that he was in charge of DC. He just texted him, "Lobo, baby," in all caps with a million exclamation points.
So the proper Lobo.
Yeah.
Okay, this does not look like this is gonna end well. For you guys.
What was it like to lose everything in a day?
Kurton didn't die in a day. Gods are not that kind.
Oh, he's such a...
Yeah. Just all you needed to see was Jason Momoa as Lobo and see how much fun he's having with that character. And yeah, you're
And here's the thing. That Lobo looks like straight out of the comics.
literally Jason Momoa looks like Lobo. He was born to play that character. Yeah. That's yeah. Oh. There we go.
And he
All
gets
right,
used one
last
of
but
the
not
most
least-
creative.
Now, last but not least, let's torture a game dev. If you are unfamiliar with Let's Game It Out, boy oh boy.
Is this
you
the
will
new
be able
one?
to- I don't know. This no.
Yup, it's from 6 months ago. It's the
Ever heard of a channel called Let's Game It Out?
Hold still, jeez, just let me put more on your face.
Got this internet funny man called Josh. That is his real name.
Hey there, it's Josh.
With his insane antics and the way that he pushes game mechanics to absurdum, all while providing color commentary with his sweet, succulent voice.
Why am I like this? Or as I like to pronounce it,
Yummy, like this.
Well, in 2019, I was working at Coffee Stain where we released a little game called Satisfactory, and we decided to give him a key to the game. And you can probably guess how that turned out.
Frame rate's getting really bad. Oh no, oh god, the tracker's sucking me in with it.
I've often gotten the question of what it's like having your game subjected to this and being put up for display for millions of people to see just how broken your game can get. So I want to take a moment to sit down and just go through all the videos that Joshua made for Satisfactory and maybe, you know, give my side of the story on what it's like being on the receiving end of this, right?
I wanna
It's all
know
fun
this.
and games
I want to know
when it's
this.
not your life
yes.
that's being abused like this,
Yeah,
okay?
exactly.
I'm the victim here. Anyways, let's get into it.
You know what? To be fair, no, that's real. He is the victim. He is.
Let's cosplay being a Let's React content creator, shall we?
Hey everybody, welcome back to Let's Game It Out. I am Josh, and today we are checking out Satisfactory. So this is kind of a factory building assembly line kind of game.
Just for the record, by the way, this is my favorite main menu that we ever made for this game. We changed it every update. We peaked at this one.
Let's get right into it. New game, session name, probably a mistake. We appear to...
This save file that he made here, this is when Satisfactory launched. He played on this save file up until this day. It's kind of crazy that it didn't break.
What might this be? Oh, is it a creature?
God, the
it's a
game looks
creature.
so
I didn't
different.
all right, fine. I'm looking at my compass there, and there's a little icon telling me
I made that compass. I worked on
where
that
to
shit.
go. This is like a factory building game, and I've turned it into innocent
Why does he have to do it in the taint as well? Like he's just he's going very on brand for Josh.
creature torment. Oh, well now I feel bad. Oh, this is gonna get me.
This is so funny because the bean has a shit ton of health. So he probably stood there and did that attack for a very long time. It's for the content. He's making a video, sure, but like a lot of people don't know that you can kill those.
Me killed.
Before we continue on, I just want to let you know that this video is my very first sponsored video. And who better to pop the sponsored cherry than Heroic Replicas?
Make iron ingots. Can just make them because I have iron ore. Oh, there you go. You just hold down the button. I just crafted forever.
You hold down the button. Actually, I don't know if this version you could actually just tap it. I think we actually added that in like the second or third update.
Now we need 10 iron rods, so that's what I'm making now. Okay, so here's
This is not what the workshop looks like anymore. Holy shit.
crafting some other stuff. Now let's make some
Yeah, no.
copper.
Oh,
ingots.
nice bug in
Mr. Tom's
the
trying to
compass,
find
by the
ways to
way.
stream-
What happened there?
Enough copper.
Did I work on that? Whoops.
As you start to play, it says
All right, he's progressing. So far, so good. Everything's all is pretty typical Satisfactory playthroughs. What is with the black? I don't remember this bug at all.
There we go.
All right,
Okay,
this
so
is-
we'll put that like that. And
This
now
is where it
using
all
the turn.
begins, huh?
Great. Oh yeah, now we're talking. Yeah, yep. Oh, can I thread the needle under it? Oh yeah, we can. See if we can't get that to come Back up here. Wait, can I have it? Oh, that's just the finest. You can rest the conveyor belt on another conveyor belt. Compliments to the chef. This
Sure
might take a little
can.
doing to
I remember that a lot of people in the community, when they shared this video, were like, I didn't know you could do that. Maybe not the most useful thing to learn, but...
back around and through.
fucking
Worse than it does.
amazing.
Oh my god, these power poles do not look like this anymore. They've completely changed.
It actually... And then we'll go ahead and connect the conveyor belt. in
Oh,
the
is it gonna go
most
straight to
roundabout
it?
way possible
No.
here. Okay, let's turn on the machine and I'll tell you how long it takes. It's coming
It's like he teases you. It's like, oh, it's gonna go
further away,
from
and then
point A
we'll
to
go
point
ahead
B,
and
and then it's like, how did it end up here?
around. So the thing that got added here is something
Oh
called
my god, the MAM used to be in the hub.
We've only really touched upon some
I
of the
want
things
the
that we
man to
can
be in
do
the
here.
hub.
But
That one ramp right there in the corner there, that's a fucking load-bearing ramp in this setup, I'll tell you what.
and I will see you next time.
Wow.
Oh,
What a
dear.
banger. What a banger. This is when was this released? This was released March 20, so like a day after we launched Satisfactory.
And this thing constructs what I ask it to. In this case, it's these iron plates. And all the plates are then collected into this container. We're doing the same
He's so
thing for
educational.
copper
He's
over
like,
this abomination
gather
here.
round, children. Let me
What is
tell you
that?
how this
Whoa,
game
whoa, get away works.
works.
from my stuff, dude. The good news is I can
Because like the thing with Josh's formula is that like he's really good at explaining the game to you. So like you still get a really good
While
sense
he
of what the
destroys it.
game should be. Because like a lot of times when people ask me how we feel about Josh making these videos, is that like he is breaking the game and like he's doing really silly shit, but he's always doing it like in a lighthearted way, right? Like he's always doing it in a way where
Yeah, it's
the
not
game
malicious, it's just
still
fun.
looks interesting, and it's still showing the game in a good light. Because the way he do things, he's not really
And it helps the
shaming
devs.
the game. I think some people might see it as that like, oh, the fact that you can break the game. But I think there's a good balance here where he actually shows you what the game is and what you can do and how to play the game. It's just like, and here's
As much as he gives the devs a headache, the devs love him, or they wouldn't keep giving him game keys.
here's how he
It-
does
look,
it, you know.
The man
let's put
has
down
single-handedly
another
helped
smelter.
Oh,
fix
look at that.
more
Oh, that's
bugs.
glitter.
Ore, and then
Yes, he
connect.
has. Yes, he has. Because it turns out that one of the things that's given in the game keys is he has to give them feedback. So yeah,
Yeah.
he's like, you can break our game, but you have to let us know when you find bugs. That's basically it.
This,
Making good
Oh, yeah,
progress.
and
making good
honestly,
progress.
to that,
It's because of
inside
him that
it
some of
all
the
pops
things that
out of
Satisfactory
will
has
go
now
Yo,
exist.
okay.
thingy.
This factory that he just made, not too far from how most people build their factories, not gonna lie. This
In
part,
process
the
of
spaghetti
adding
factory
all
has
of
here,
this stuff, I
that's-
appear to be
that's
tripping a
fairly common.
fuse. Hey, good news, if you vaporize whatever was beneath it, you can just have this thing floating in midair, just like God intended. Okay, looks like it's flowing
I love that. As God intended is my
beneath
favorite.
it. You can just have this thing floating in midair, just like God intended. Okay, looks like it's flowing as needed. All the ore just comes right over here, then it hangs out on this water
Stupid.
slide
Oh my
for a
God.
while. What do you think, dude? You think all the ore just comes
It hangs out on this water slide
comes
for
right
a
over
while.
here, then it hangs out on this water
Stupid.
slide
Oh my
for a
God.
while. What do you think, dude? You think it's peak? Yeah! Come here. You want a piece of this? I don't think you can fight with this thing.
a lot of people always comment on that, like,
Piece of
over the
this?
fact
I
that
don't-
you can't chainsaw the creatures. And we always felt that it was a bit too much.
I'm also sorry to say, but I don't think there's a way to launch stuff off of a jetpad. We're gonna finish the final tier 2
Why didn't we
milestone
think of
part
that?
assembly
That's a
and give
huge
the launch
wasted
codes.
opportunity.
Okay, that's cool. I mean, it just goes for a while. When I look
Oh my
over
God,
the
the
mess,
frame rate
it just
already.
gets worse and worse and worse. None of this is
Dude.
necessary, by the way. Oh, my frame rate. And there it is. All of our extra materials.
good.
Now that that's handled at long last, let's make the space elevator. But
He's
where
so
to put it?
talented.
Okay, so we need to configure the space elevator. This is it? I can totally do that. Hold on. I'm not even gonna automate this. I'm just gonna build them right now. Eventually, though, I will.
Oh yeah, we did change this part in the game, so you have to automate the space elevator parts. A lot of people wouldn't automate in this game. That was like one of the biggest struggles we had. So we had to like sort of incentivize people to like, maybe you should start automating some stuff.
Let's take a quick sprint across this conveyor belt to show what a mess I've made over here. You know, I made this.
God, he's so proud of it as well. Like, he's shown this fucking whoop-de-doo like 3 times, like, let me give you a tour, like, one more time.
The best part about the conveyor belt system in this game is it really lets you just put this stuff wherever you want. So instead.
So actually, on that topic, I think the main reason why the conveyor belt system specifically is so like loose and goose was because it was a pretty big problem to solve collision for the way because we're using splines to render the conveyor belts, and it was pretty tricky to get collision to work proper with splines. As we saw people play the game, we noticed that, you know, people who care about the clipping and like the goofiness of like when you place the conveyor belts, they tend to not place them in that way. Most normal people place conveyor belts in a very like normal fashion. And the people that don't, they find enjoyment clearly of doing it this way. So we felt like it's a little bit of a best of both worlds when you give players the ability to sort of build as freely in this manner. And over the years, we sort of like kept going with this paradigm of if people want to clip and break the game and do things like unrealistic or whatever, then they will do that. And if people have the option not to do it, they won't. There's a saying in game design where if you give players the possibility to optimize away the fun, they will always do it. A big part of this game is that you need to use the space. But if you clip everything, you don't really need to do that, which kind of avoids a big part of the game, right? I don't think this is the case. People care about the aesthetic of what they create. And I think over the years, we've learned more and more that like, this isn't really an issue. Like it just gives people more options in the game, and in these kind of circumstances, more options is actually better.
Try and see how high this thing can go, and I can think of no better
Even
way
though
to do that than to try it on our blessed
it gives you
here.
this.
So it turns out we're a little too close to the space elevator, and when that happens, we actually can't keep building.
Because yeah, in this version, we didn't allow you to build conveyor belts through buildings, which we later changed. So we actually made it so that you could clip through buildings.
I can't tell you how high you can.
I like that attitude of if they want to be silly, let them. That's good. That's a good attitude to have for game devs out there. Future game devs. Your audience is gonna do stupid shit with your game. Just let them.
You can build something because
It has started.
God, this frame rate, man.
It can go. Least this high. Oh mercy.
So we asked Josh if we could have a save file and do like testing on it. I think the way I remember it is in this version of Satisfactory, we didn't used to use instanced rendering on the meshes for the conveyor belts, or they were instanced in such a way that wasn't super performant or something like that. Because we had to make like a custom system in how our conveyor belts are rendered in Satisfactory. They're using like hierarchically instant meshes. Before that was a feature in Unreal Engine. I think that's a part of it now. But when we implemented it for Satisfactory, it was not something that existed. So we had to make our own custom implementation of this. Like a lot of testing, it's always best to do testing on people's save files in the community because it's like a live action use case and
Okay. Obviously, we're not going to watch the whole thing, but this was really cool to see. I like seeing from
the
game dev's perspective. But yeah, this was great, guys.
And you can see when his soul left his body for a minute.
The frame rate. No, not the frame rate. But that being said, guys, thanks for coming by. Thanks for hanging out. We really do appreciate it. But we're going to head out. It's gonna get weather crazy over here, so we do have to go a bit early. But even though it was a short show, we do appreciate it. Thank you guys so much. Hopefully, we'll see you guys again Sunday if the weather permits. That being said, guys, I'm Richie Roberts. This is Sith Lord Revan.
And I'm Sith Lord Revan. Praise menu.
We'll see you next time. Bye bye.
And quack.